Across 1400 meters. And away they go in Seamaster, slow to go. Seamaster hesitated and lost about 2. Mescal in the red and white silks, first one to react. Jungle Junction second. Gentleman's Ways racing in third. Running Rifles is around them in the early stages. Rodriguez further back in the running, Wakas. Then we have Mr. Pegol and Seamaster. After that slow beginning is lost. Mescal, 3 parts of a length. Gentleman's Way is second. Running Rifles is around them, getting closer and closer past the 800. Jungle Junction to the inside. We're cast further back, then comes Rodriguez, Mr. Pegol, and Seamaster. If he wants to win, he has to win from last. Homeward bound, 500 to go. Mescal's in the red. Gentleman's Way. Running Rifles comes towards the outside to make his bid. 2 lengths away, Jungle Junction. Then Rodriguez, Seamaster. Mescal at the 300, a length and a half to spare. Gentleman's Way close up. Mr. Pegol, Running Rifles. Seamaster, the white blinkers, is progressing. Here's Running Rifles over the top on the outside. Running Rifles, Seamaster on the inside. Running Rifles and Seamaster. Running Rifles just won it from Seamaster. Mr. Pegol and Rodriguez. Well, it gets mighty close. They're very far apart. But number 8, Running Rifles with the naked eye. Richard Fourie, Nick Johnson, Justin Snaith, the Van Skalks, the Vercingetorix, and Skalkvakes bred. Let's see. Seamaster, Running Rifles, comes home and gets up to win by about a neck. Seamaster, Mr. Pegol, Rodriguez, Gentleman's Way. Seamaster, as the starter said, go, just hesitated, and he comes onto the scene later on. But Running Rifles, Richard Fourie asked him to run early, and Running Rifles comes large on the outside. Seamaster goes to the inside. Gentleman's Way, Mr. Pegol staying on. Running Rifles, the white sheepskin noseband, the white blinkers of Seamaster on the inside, very wide apart, but it's number 8, Running Rifles at R2.90. That will oblige. Back to the studio.
The son of Vercingetorix, Running Rifles, has won the 4th race under a driving ride from Richard Fourie, beautifully trained by Justin Snaith and owned by Nick Johnson. Ultra consistent gelding, and he's given you so much joy along the way. Nick, well done. And with me is William, who's the groom. And William, I thought your horse looked outstanding in the parade ring. He really did, and he's done the duty for you here and won well. 1,000 rand from the sponsors. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations, William. Well done. Let's chat to Ryan, to Richard. Too much going on in this mind of mine. I'm calling you Ryan. Richard, tell us about the race, because it was a good finish, and he's won a gutsy race. But when we looked at him in the paddock, he stood out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, he's a big, bulgy sort of horse, when you can see where the sore thumb comes in. But yeah, just he's a busy horse, and you know, he goes on with the pony, and he's forever hacking, you know, so if we can calm him down a little bit more, there'll be more to come from him. But you know, in the race, even moving up, feels confident, but once he hit the front, he sort of just gears down, and I was like, no, it's not done yet, you know, the challenges are there, and you know, if the challenge had to be close to him, I think he'd fought them off, but he was all by himself on the outside, and you know, his mind was wandering a bit, and the line came in time for us. But looked good in the parade ring, so well done to Justin. He was very confident, said he's got the horse right and ready, and tough ask from the horse, but we managed to win this one.
You know, we watch races every day, and we watch you all over the place, and you know, that's what it's about. If you're a rugby fan, you look at a good try, or you're a cricketer, you enjoy a good wicket, etc. And that was a good ride, and we enjoy watching those kind of things. So it's a week where we're excited about racing. All systems go for the big one, and we look forward to a good week.
Oh, definitely. There's so many jocks now at the moment. They're riding well. First one comes to mind is Keegan Demila. He's doing phenomenal work at the moment. So, yeah, the youth pressure is there. The guys are starting to get the click of things and getting involved. And you know, big stuff is coming. Striker back in the saddle. That is exciting stuff. Living legend, and you know, he's a supermaster on a horse. So exciting stuff coming ahead. And you know, it's July fever. The public's got their selections, and you know, not going to change their minds. But it's good stuff, and I just love racing in KZN. It's absolutely beautiful.
Richard, thank you for your time. And before you go, Corey's here. I don't know if you've noticed, Corey's in town, so make sure you see him, and he's a supporter of yours. But well done for the rest of the day, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, and then a special thank you to Mr. Johnson and to Winning Form.
Congratulations, your sponsor's Winning Form. Justin, yes, I'm repeating myself, and that's okay. He looked outstanding in the ring. We didn't, not after the race merchant. We said in the parade ring, Paul and I, he really looked good, and he's won accordingly. Well done.
No, great, thank you. He is a very good-looking individual. Hasn't quite reached what we hoped. I don't think he's a poly horse at all. I really don't. But after 5 or 6 seconds, you start, you end up on the Monday, so the midweek race meeting, and just glad that we could get a win. And where to? I'll had a chat to Nick now. You know, just glad to be in the winner's box. It's a race that he really should have won. The draw is never easy. On poly, I'm not the biggest fan, I'm not going to lie. I'm very much a turf trainer, and I'd like to keep it that way. So we will have a chat and decide where to go with him. There's a good chance we'll relocate him back into the Western Cape or something, but Nick and I'll have a quick conversation and work on that. Yeah. So, but we're glad to have the win. Very, very, Richard as usual, top form. Very happy with the win.
Head office in Johnson Workwear is just around the corner. Nick must be a busy man, and make sure he will obviously be here on the weekend, but we miss him today nonetheless.
Yes, Nick's got a lot on his plate at the moment. He's playing off a 4, which is very hard sometimes, so to keep that right. And you know, Nick's been overseas, so we haven't seen a lot of him here. He's back, and he's extremely busy. He's got a big business that takes a lot of his time and a lot of flying around the country. So very happy to have a winner for him here today.
Well done, and your last runner on the day, all the best and travel safely home.
Great, thanks very much. I just hope Nick didn't miss the Sharks at the final at Newlands the other day.
Lovely, congratulations to Justin Snaith, Nick Johnson. Well, there, I thought you were at the head office at Johnson Workwear, but he tells me you're busy playing golf. And getting that handicap as far down as possible. Well done to Richard Fourie. Running Rifles has won, and it was a good finish and a good ride. 8193, those are the numbers that you're going to need. Plenty more racing action to come from Hollywoodbets Greyville in the week of the big one, the Hollywoodbets Durban July.